Hey everybody, how you doing? I want to talk to you today once again about this book called Think and Grow Rich. And chapter 4 of the book is called Auto Suggestion. And if we think about that word auto suggestion, we know that the prefix auto, A-U-T-O, means self. And suggestion means to tell yourself something, to suggest something to yourself, to recommend something to yourself. So basically what this chapter is trying to tell you is that we as people can suggest to ourselves the things that we want to come pass in our lives. Those can be negative things or those can be positive things. You could suggest to yourself, for example, I want to be a millionaire by my next birthday. Okay, so if you keep repeating that, you're putting that in your mind, you're putting that in your subconscious mind, and when you do that, it's going to, and you keep repeating it, and you develop a plan, it's eventually you're going to start doing the things that are going to make that physically come true. That's what auto-suggestion is. In the book, it says it's simply suggesting to yourself. It also, here's some other key things in the chapter. It says, our dominating thoughts, whether positive or negative, can influence the subconscious mind through auto-suggestion. When we have thoughts that we want, positive thoughts that we want about ourselves, it says that we have to state them with emotion. It says the subconscious mind doesn't respond to unemotional statements or unemotional suggestions. Unemotional words have no effect on our minds or on us. It says you must develop a burning desire for what you want. You can't just want it. You have to have a burning desire for it. It says the subconscious mind takes orders that are repeated. So if you keep repeating these orders to it, I want all of my children to graduate from high school. I want all of my children to go to trade school, all of my children to become, whatever you want them to be. I want my family to be this. If you keep repeating that, you'll put that in your mind, and your subconscious mind will begin helping you to work towards that goal. It talks about money goals, for example. It says you have to visualize the amount of money that you want to have in your life. You want to have $5 million in your bank account. Well, you also have to, not only should you visualize the amount of money, but you should also visualize how are you going to get there? What's the service you're going to provide to get that money to get in your bank account? So visualize the money and visualize yourself doing the service to get the money. It says, once you develop a plan of what you want, find a quiet place that you could just sometimes sit for 5 or 10 minutes at a time and just meditate on this idea. You also want to write down, make a written statement, the amount of money that you wish to have. You want to write a specific date that you want to receive it. I want $10 million, and I want $10 million in my bank account 3 birthdays from now. By the time I'm 43, by the time I'm 50, that type of thing. You also should write down a description of the service that you're going to render to get that money. How are you going to get it? You want to repeat this plan day and night. You want to repeat this every day. And you also want to write it down somewhere so that you'll see it every day. Maybe it's on the mirror. Maybe it's a piece of paper that you carry with you. You want to see it every day. It says in this chapter, it says we must convince ourselves that auto-suggestion works. That's suggesting to ourselves the good things that we want, that this formula does work. Once again, this was chapter 4 of the great and classic book, Think and Grow Rich. It's called Auto-Suggestion by Napoleon Hill. Thank you.